everybody. So today, well, you all saw in the title, the update on what happened when I got the second iron infusion. Now, if you didn't already see the other video where I was in the hospital and I had to get the iron infusion, check out that video, because that video is going to tell you a lot about like what happened to me, the horrible reaction that I had to the iron and all that stuff. So check out that video as well, so you'll be in the realm and you'll know what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do in this video today, I'm going to just give you guys some updates, because I know so many of you, and I don't do lives a lot, but so many of you ask me questions and I just can't get to it. And I figure today I'll be able to answer one of the questions. And one of the questions are, is Dakota schooling. You all want to know about Dakota schooling. Well, I'll have to tell you, and it's kind of interesting. So what we did was, he has been doing homeschooling for 2 years, and he's been successful at it and, you know, doing okay. But honestly, he let us know that he would rather be in, you know, regular school. So, you know that we all, our whole household got vaccinated. And we decided, you know, when we moved and we found out that the schools out here that he's going to be going to is like A1. And we're so happy about that. And me and my husband had talked about it, and we're like, you know, like he needs that communication with other kids. He needs that social time with others and things like that. We're going to go ahead. We're all vaccinated. We're going to put him in school. Well, we did that in the beginning of the year. And he went to school for a week, and he had the time of his life. He was so happy. You have to keep in mind that he hasn't been in actual school for 2 years because of COVID. So the school sends us all these letters home, and in the letters were saying, now, if your kid takes a bus, which he would be taking a bus, and what's great is the bus literally stops at my address. So all he would have to do, like we could sit right here and watch him from the door. He would take the bus, you know, right from the front yard, and they would drop him off right at the front yard. The school sent a letter saying, if you receive, or they sent the email, if you receive an email saying that you need to find your kid's own way to school, that's because we ran low on bus drivers due to COVID. They said this can possibly happen. They said because we're already short on bus drivers and we're already short on substitute bus drivers. So if the bus drivers get COVID, the parents will have to find their kids' own way to school and back from school. And they were just basically saying that it's difficult because of COVID. And we totally understand that. But I read that and I thought, oh Lord, here we go. You know, and then the fear started setting in. Really, it did. But then I got another email, and they said 2 kids in the school had COVID. And I thought, oh God. Me and my husband's talking about it. My husband's like, no, listen. There has been people that have been vaccinated, and they have been hospitalized and things like this. And I'm like, I know. I'm watching the news. I'm seeing the same thing that you're seeing, and I am freaked out. And me and my husband's conversation kind of went like this. It's like, so what do we do? And my husband's like, he really needs social. And I'm like, I know he does. And we both want him in school so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. And so me and my husband talked, and we sat on the bed, and we talked for hours. And we both looked at each other, and we said, we got to take him out. I said, I know. We have to take him out. So we talked to Dakota, and we said, how are you going to feel about this? Because, you know, this COVID thing and this new variant, we explained it to him. Not sure. You know, at 12, you don't understand it like adults do. Adults don't really understand it, you know. So we said, there's a possibility that we're going to be putting you back in homeschooling. And we asked him, we said, how do you feel? And he said, I'm bummed out about it. He said, I really want to go to school. I met some nice people, some fun people. We had fun, and we was playing outside and this and that. And I thought, oh. But then, deep down inside, look at that baby on the couch. Hold on, guys. Look at this. Look at Prince sitting on top of the couch. Look at that baby sitting right there. Now, their nails are trimmed. Look at that. Look at are they spoiled? They've had a bath. Their nails are trimmed, so they would never be able to puncture the, look at them. They are spoiled rotten. But, so Dakota winds up saying that he's bummed out about it. But the next morning, even though we got to make the decision and not let the child make the decision, you know. So I call the virtual learning, you know, the Welcome Center. And they told me, sorry guys, I'm just trying to fix the camera. I know it's moving, okay? But I'm moving it on purpose, trying to get a good view. So they tell me that if your child was going to do virtual, well, it's too late. Because in May 9th, they sent all the parents something saying, if your child's going to do virtual by May 9th, you need to sign up. Well, I get a hold of them and I turn around and tell them, I said, well, listen here. We wasn't even moved into our new neighborhood until, you know, until a certain time. I said, I didn't get the email that says sign them up by May 9th. I said, so I need that opportunity. I said, I want my child in virtual learning, and I want this to happen as of tomorrow. I sure did. I said, as of tomorrow. They said, ma'am, well, do you want him to miss school? I said, I don't want him to miss school. I said, now. I said, what we can do is if he has work, I can come up there and pick up the work. I can promise you that he'll do the work, and I'll bring the work back up there to you. We can turn it in until he's able to get into virtual learning. And they said, well, okay. They never gave me the work for him. I don't know why. They never gave me the work. So they had me fill out all this stuff online. I had to fill out everything all over. And they contact me within 48 hours. They say, he's in. Okay? So I had to go up to the school and get his laptop and get all of his school supplies. He had all this new school supplies, his book bag and everything. And he starts virtual. So that's what he's been doing. But for the 6th grade, it's much different than it was in Columbus, Ohio. Their virtual learning was completely different. And I'm seeing such a huge difference in the two. In the one where we live now in this city, compared to Columbus, Ohio, completely different. So he doesn't understand anything that's going on. So, I don't know. Hopefully he can grasp it and pick everything up, and, you know, we can start to get on a smooth level for him to where he understands what he needs to do. But the teachers, honestly, they've been great. And they're like, hey, we understand that some students are going to take some time to get to understand this, but we're here to help you. And they have been very helpful. So we're crossing our fingers. And then also, we got a hold of a tutoring place that we're going to get him into this tutoring. And it sounds like a great program. And we're really excited because there is some areas that we feel like he could use some help with, but we're not teachers, you know. We would love to. I just feel like the teachers would do better, you know, because I get a little frustrated, you know. So they say what they're going to do is they're going to do an academic evaluation, a 3 to 4 hour evaluation on him. And then they're going to give us scoring, and they're going to analyze it. They're going to give us a written report, and then they're going to bring the parents in, and they're going to talk to us about Dakota's private report. And then they're going to make up a plan on what they need to help him with so he can be successful in every subject and everything that he does, so he can be more fluent in the areas that we're looking for him to be more fluent in, and we're really excited about this. So Monday, we're going to go to this place and take Dakota. Now, he has the option, do it online or do it at the building. We're still deciding. You know, they said everybody that comes in that building, you wear a mask, you never take it off. When you leave, you got your mask on, you know, so we'll just see. But they said it's $61 an hour. Woo! It's $61 an hour, okay? So the first initial fee is like $200. But we got to figure out, we're thinking that we might want like 2 days a week. And then if he actually needs more, we'll see. We might move it to 3 days a week. But then we're thinking maybe 2 hours, you know, 2 hours a day. But we'll just see. But we'll just see. But I'll try to keep you guys updated. I will try my best to keep you guys updated on everything. So, but as far as how the homeschool's going, he's getting it. The teachers are helpful. So, now, hold on. Stop that. Okay, they either see somebody walking or someone's coming up to the door. Okay, if someone's coming up to the door, I'll get a notification because of our security cameras. All right, so now let's get to the iron. So I go, hey, stop that. Hey. So I go and they hook me up. Last time I had the bad reaction and it was very scary. So the whole time I'm scared. I'm telling my husband's right beside me the whole time. I'm telling him I am freaked out because I do not ever want to feel like I felt last time. Last time I felt like my head was on fire. It felt like all of this, and up here like my head was on fire. It felt like fire was going down the back of my legs, and it was just the weirdest feeling. And then I felt like possibly my throat was closing up because I was like, I kept having to do that. So, but I was still able to get the iron infusion last time. And the reason why is because they called my doctor. My doctor said, give her this, this, and this. Give her 3 different medicines, wait a half an hour, and then retry it. Okay, so they had the whole situation where my vein bust after they put the IV, and they had to switch to the other arm and all the crazy stuff. So this time they were prepared. They said, okay, we're going to call the PIC people that do the PIC lines to do your IV because we know we cannot find veins with you. They have to use like an infrared thing so they can see my veins so they can actually get to it. Okay, so that man was there and he was ready for me and he got into the vein, very successful. The vein did not burst. So we were happy about that. And they started me on like a saline drip. And they gave me the 3 medicines. So now it comes time to, now it comes time for me to get the iron. And they bring it in and the lady says, so we're gonna get started. This and that, and I look at her, I say, well, I'm like a big baby. My husband was still there, but I was scared. And I say, honey, will you stay here with me? And she said, oh, we don't need to. We know you'll be okay, because last time after we gave you the medicines, you were just fine, honey. I said, if I have can you stay here for a second to make sure I don't have another reaction? I did. I was so mad. And she said, yeah, I can if you want me to. That's what I said the first time. I do want you to. Stay here for a second. I don't want to feel like my head's on fire and y'all done walked away. Okay, so she's sitting there. And they started. And the iron is red and it looks like blood. But it's not. It's more brownish, but it does have like a red tint to it. And you can see it. It's like a bag this big. And you can see it coming down the clear line. Well, finally, you can see the little red mark there. Finally, I'm watching the medicine come down the line, and it finally gets close to where it's just getting ready to get in. I tell my husband, I say, I'm so scared. And he's like, baby, I'm right here. I'm right here. He's like, you squeeze my hand if you feel anything funny, if anything. And the lady's looking at me like this, like she's making sure like I'm not. And I just kept saying, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. And they're like, come on now, relax. And so I did relax. Now, let me tell you about this. The lady that took my blood pressure, my temperature, and then they put the thing on here to check your pulse. I had no pulse. And then she put it on 3 times, and she was like, you are so cold, but I'm always cold. She's like, you are so cold, you're not registering that you have a pulse. She's like, but we see you're alive and you're doing well. Right? And my hands, she kept doing like this, and she got a heating pad for my hands, and then she put my hands under a warm blanket. She's like, keep your hands under there. She's like, because we got to get a pulse from you, and we're getting 0, like your cold is dead. Right? But I'm always that cold. It was 80-something degrees. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry, guys. The dog's barking because Amazon dropped off a shoe rack for my husband's millions of shoes that he has. But, so the package is inside. Okay, so now, the iron, it finally goes in and everybody's looking at me. Are you okay? I did fine, but guess what happened? When I came home and they tell you, you're going to have a lot of energy, honey. You might not be able to sleep tonight. Well, guess what? I came home. I cleaned the whole house. I'm in the shower doing TikTok dances. You hear me? I'm doing the Michael Jackson. There's no music playing, and I got energy out the yin yang. My husband looked at me when he saw me mopping the floor, and he saw me cleaning the outside glass of the front door. He could see me through the doorbell camera, and he said all he saw was me doing like this to the doorbell camera. He said, yeah. He said, I got a list for you too when you're done. He said, Dakota got a list, and the dog's got a list for you too when you're done. But I didn't go to sleep till 5 this morning, and then I woke up at 7 this morning and did schoolwork with Dakota. But I had so much energy. I was doing a TikTok dance where they go ting, ting, and they do like this. I'm looking at myself in the mirror where I'm in the shower, and I'm doing all kinds of dances. I'm like, I'm going nuts. That's how much energy I have. I'm running back and forth. I'm breaking boxes down in the basement, and I'm like, this is crazy. So today I have so much energy. I'm going to continue to get some more cleaning done downstairs in the basement, and today I feel 199% better. So praise God, and I thank each and every one of you for your prayers. I love you to life. Thank you all for supporting my channel, loving me. 1 second, guys. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. I think it was scam. People scamming me. Okay, but anyways, trying to scam me anyways. But, so, as far as the energy, I am like a ball of energy right now. And I just pray. I pray that I can get some sleep tonight. Can I just get some sleep tonight? I want some sleep, but I am very happy that I am able to get so much that we needed. Everything that's glass in here, we needed it wiped down. I've wiped it down. I wiped down the waterfall. I cleaned the waterfall. I put new water in it. Anything stainless steel, it's clean. I've swept, I've mopped, the bedroom's done. I'm so excited about this energy, and I pray to the good Lord, and I thank you all once again for your love and your prayers. And I just thank the Lord for just being right here with me through all of this, because guys, I've been so sick. So far, I'm doing great. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And as always, God bless. Good night.